これで全部終わりだ。見せてやる、その先の力というものを。ブリーチ、ブレイブソウルズ。
Alrighty, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy, the Dash Master, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And as of today, March 13th, they have finally resurrected the 1000-Year Blood War Round 4 characters. The first of the OG 14 manga characters have all been resurrected, being Ichigo, Yoruichi, Kisuke, and Yuhabaha. And to start off, we're gonna showcase first Ichigo because, let's be honest here, you guys mainly care about Ichigo, and that's what I'm gonna go with first. That being said, make sure to subscribe and keep the bell notification on because I am going to be showcasing up next 1000-Year Blood War Yoruichi and Kisuke, who are all match transcended T20 with 500 SP. So make sure to do that. Now that being said, let's get into it. Now this character, sadly, he is the one unit that got the least amount of upgrades. Does that mean he's not usable? No. He still is actually going to be a lot better compared to before. But first, before we get into the character, right, because I already have the link set up, keep in mind, he was like the best hard characters who have come out with the likes of Yoruichi and Kisuke, and his kit was good. He was basically like a mini Flyzen, but the fact that he was a transforming character on that second strong attack really helped out a lot. Soul Reaper Killer, and had strong attack reaches time of minus 12%, and again, he's got the transformation mechanic on that second strong attack. So once you transform into the Horn of Salvation form, you basically get an increase in all of the attacks. The mags go up from 120% to 140%. If you stack it up with full recharge, you can keep the transformation mechanic active at all times. And sadly, this character already had 7 skills, being Bruiser 20, Devastation 40, he had Resistance to Paralysis and Weakening, Frenzy +1 Enhancer, and Sprinter +1. So sadly, because they always love to cap the skills at 8, he was only gonna pick up 1 new skill and get an upgrade to the Soul Trait. So what did he pick up upon being resurrected? So first things first, he did pick up full stamina damage boost of 16%. That is fantastic, way better than strong attack damage because it is going to factor in all the damage multipliers such as normal attacks, strong attacks, and even the soul bomb. So in my opinion, that is a great upgrade in and of itself. And skill wise, he did not pick up Havoc, which is very unfortunate. It increases the range of the strong attacks. He did not pick up Berserker. So what did he pick up? He picked up Booster. So now, when he boosts with his second strong attack, he can increase his total focus by 43% instead of the traditional 33%. Whether or not this is a hit or a miss for you guys, it really all comes down to personal preference. What's really great is that this character can now be used in all GQs. You want the best unit that can boost you, you can use this character just fine, easily. Any GQ, just use him. In my case though, not really, because I have Yuha, Chad, so for me it's kind of a wasted skill. But because he's got the transformation mechanic on that second strong attack, it'll be interesting to see how well he performs. And honestly, the best place to pretty much showcase him is gonna be Inheritance Zone. I don't think this character is gonna be way too good in Inheritance Trials unless he has Killer there, which by the way he does not. So at Max Transcended, yeah, sadly, there's just still going to be a lot better characters, but he is still a lot more usable now compared to before, thanks to the Soul Trait and everything. Anyways, SP, oh, look at that. I have almost 5k with the setup I have, and we're starting off with the hybrid SAR SAV build. So we have ourselves the Badge, Pill, and the T-set, all with 30% SP, and then Yoruichi was 5-5 with 500 SP, level 10 SP of that. Memories of Nobody, Ichigo, and Chad, whom all have level 10 SP. I don't have Ichigo 5-5, but like, still pretty good. We're getting the SP increase nicely, and on top of that, yeah, the strong attack damage is increased up to 36%, the full stam at 82%, and we have ourselves a lot of cooldowns, 49%. So this is basically going to be the better build to use for PvE content such as Inheritance Zone, Inheritance Trials, Droplet Zone, Epic Raids, etc., etc., etc. But for like the harder stuff, we're gonna go for a Sinkaisen build after this one. So let's get started. We don't need to bring anyone else, but you know what? Yeah, we'll pop in the Isane. She does give out an extra 20% strong attack damage to all heart characters, so Ichigo's gonna be doing a lot better, so let's get started. Oh, forgot to mention the bonus abilities. I gave him full stamina damage boost and long stride. Yeah, the kit, again, he's basically a mini Flyzen in this case. He's got a lunge on the SA1. A second strong attack, it's an AoE around him. Sadly, the radius is very small, which is why, in my opinion, he needed Havoc. And then the third strong attack is full screen. So, yeah, unfortunately, the kit is very outdated. There's not really much that they could really do to fix him up, even if he did get Havoc, but still, it would have been a lot nice because it would help fix the range that he's got with his strong attacks. But now let's see what he can do now. So, do we have Shinigamis? Yes, we do. Go. 31k and 30k on that SA1 and SA2. Sadly, it's on the lower side. However, once we boost up, that's when things are going to change. So, hold on. Yeah, good 50k. I did not mean to do that, but okay. Yeah, 42 to 43k. That is already a very big difference in strong attack numbers, and I could not see the SA3. Keep in mind, this is all with the hybrid build, so pretty good, actually, not gonna lie. The booster is helping out a lot in this kind of scenario to bump up the higher numbers. Granted, we are also being boosted up by the Isane, so also have to factor that in, and 43k. But at the very least, on average, at 3.5, he should still be able to put out pretty good numbers at the end of the day. That being said, yeah. Sadly, this character needed more than just booster. And it's also sad because guess what? Yuha literally stole Ichigo's Havoc. Yeah. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with Yuha when resurrecting him. But yeah, in my opinion, the upgrades are pretty decent. I thought it would be worse, but no, the booster is actually helping out clutch what this character can do, especially with the transformation mechanic. Easily. Alright guys, for this next one, we have the full stamina damage boost, not the Sinkaisen build, but it is what it is. Max Transcendent Belief Toshiro with 500 SP, Sinkaisen with level 10 SP, and then we're keeping the Chad because yes. Now with this one, we have a lot less cooldowns, but this is going to bring out Ichigo's best possible potential damage numbers that he can dish out for like stuff like Guild Quest if you have planned to use him as a main. I don't advise. And Epic Raids mainly, Sinkamen quests, those are the contents in which you want to go for this kind of build if the quest happens to be too hard. So yeah, full stamina damage boost of 111%, 40% strong attack damage. So yeah, and how much SP do we have on that Ichigo? Yeah, almost 5k, again, just like last time. But let's just go ahead and get into it and see what this guy can do. And then we'll do a run on single player IT. Okay, now, let's see. What are you gonna do? Without the boost, 37k. 39k. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, now we're seeing the big daddy number. 62k on that SA1. That's very good. I mean, SA2. Now he's doing the 50s. Okay. And the SA3 finally. Yeah, easy 50k. Easy 50k. So, yeah, obviously he is still being buffed by the Isane. So, for the sake of showing, I can't even speak. For the sake of the showcase, we're also gonna run him in Inheritance Trials, but not in the co-op aspect. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get brutally murdered because I can't be asked to do it at 3.5. I'd rather do it at 5.5. So it's mainly gonna be the single player one since, yeah. But yeah, not a bad upgrade. He just needed a bit more, for sure. Do I think he's gonna make it into the top 10 or the honorable mentions? Hell no, man. Hell no. Sadly, that is the fate of this Ichigo. He's more than likely gonna get a remake down the line. If anything, I'm gonna predict it that once we get to Core 4 of the 1000 Year Blower anime, that's when it's gonna happen. More than likely. My statement will probably age like expired milk or like fine wine. It's either going to be one of the two, but we'll see about that in the future. Anime will be going on for like a good long while anyways, probably until 2024. Alright, here we are in single player IT. I decided to pop in the Nini for the super pots, but not the Kaname because he does buff up the strong attack damage, and we removed the Sonic because, yeah. We're going with the hybrid SAR, SAD build like last time because I want to get the most efficiency in terms of cooldowns and damage, so let's get into it. But, yeah, sadly, this is where he is going to struggle a bit, so... yeah, damage numbers are... actually, I'm not going to cap. That's actually not too bad for someone who's at 3-5. I'm not going to cap at all. It's kind of doing wonders, so when at 5-5... oh. And there goes my full stat. Fantastic. So when at 5-5, he's actually going to be somewhat better to use. Somewhat better to use. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that Ichigo is literally immune to paralysis. I swear to god, what is wrong with me? And sadly, I lost the full stand, so I can't get it back. And you guys saw what he was doing initially. But that being said, you need to be careful with this character. He does lunge. No, how dare you interrupt my speech? How dare you interrupt my speech, you filthy ningans! I'm literally about to pull the Zamasu within me, I swear to god. There we go. Yeah, at 5-5, he's gonna be okay, but because he's gonna be a lunging character, he's kind of a bit, you know, unsafe to play as. Especially here in this type of IT. It's not a unit I would recommend running in here. If you guys can, run the likes of 6th Anniversary Aizen. He still is going to be a much better character to use overall. But like, 1000-Year Blower Anime Ichigo, easily. And whoever is a safe art character, even Kaname is actually going to be pretty decent to use here. But yeah, that's 1000-Year Blower Ichigo. His upgrade is decent. Could have been a lot better, but also could have been worse because they could have easily, I don't know, wasted his skill. But yeah. That's him, lads. That's him. We're more than likely going to get a remake in the future, for damn sure. Anyways, if you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most videos. So take care, lads. Peace out. Stay tuned for my Max Transcended 1000-Year Blower character.